Hi, this is a video about the demonic siege featuring King of Avalon, specific to give some explanation about it for Guns of Glory players, as probably in 1 or 2 months this will be introduced in Guns of Glory as well. So demonic siege is a new event that can be opened by the R4 and R5 in an alliance from the event center, and then others can join as well by clicking the enter button. So when you go enter, you go to a special map. The idea is to protect your the portal in the middle by fortifying the various fortresses. And you have to do this with many accounts. So initially I'm going to be a bit busy because I have quite some accounts that I want to join in. So my apologies if I'm not saying too much. I will try to talk, and I don't have so many devices, so I have to switch accounts. It's a bit time consuming. So the idea is that you have 5 fortresses. So in Fortress 1 you have relatively few opponents coming in, but they are relatively strong and they are relatively slow. And the higher the level, the faster the opponents are, the weaker they are, but also the more you get. And each account only fights with one opponent, so that's why it doesn't really help only to have very strong accounts. You also need to have many accounts. For example, if you have one strong account in Fortress 5 only, and there is a wave of 7 coming in, then 6 are getting through, no matter how strong the account is. So it's very important to have many accounts. Entering my second one, also sending it in here. No, actually my third account, but my second farm. So these opponents come in waves of a total of 30 waves. Takes over an hour, so that's quite time consuming. If you really have a lot of accounts, you don't have to do anything. If you don't fall a bit short, then you need to move back and forth between certain fortresses. Actually, between Fortress 5 and 6, you can move. Between Fortress 4 and 5, you can move to Fortress 1 within the same wave. So you see probably some accounts moving between 1 and 5 and between 1 and 4. Send one more here, and then one more account. So a lot of preparation. Don't like if people start to move around. But it is Okay, my last farm account is almost coming. Let's see how they're doing. It is the worst time to go. Okay, so now you're going if you see like this remaining Fomorian 7, so there come 7 Fomorians are attacking. We have 9 accounts, normally that should be enough. But yeah, this is the first time I play it at this difficulty level. So I'm not really sure yet how strong the opponents are. We'll see about that. So you can see there are some people moving back and forth between, let's say, who is that? That's okay, another farm. I think we have quite a good setup now. Maybe could be one more from Fort 4 going to Fort 3. Maybe I'm going to ask. So you have to, so you look at, there are 2 Fomorians coming, 4 Fomorians, 4 Fomorians, 7 Fomorians, and 7. So that should normally, if you look at the amount we have reinforcing, should be fine. And we have, various people moving. Like myself, I'm a strong player. LB, who is moving, is a strong player. Okay, who's coming there? Morgana's farm, not so impressive, but still. So things go quite well this way. So the most important thing for this event is have many accounts. So you need to make sure you have many accounts in your alliance, and you need to make sure you find a time that everybody is on. So we have mostly European and US people, or not just US, North and South American people in our alliance, and European people. I'm located in Europe, and normally, the only realistic chance so far we have at doing this is during weekends, and we do it on Saturday and Sunday between 3 and 4 hours before reset. Those seems to be good times. So yesterday it's now Sunday. Yesterday on Saturday we it's annoying. People tend to. It's a bit boring, but people tend to just start to move without really knowing what they are doing, because it's actually quite important to have those accounts there. I'm just very annoyed with people moving around, but okay. Because if people just start to make choices by themselves, suddenly everybody removes from a fort, and there's not enough people protecting it anymore. But I can understand it's a bit boring to stay put. So actually in between waves, so it's not, you don't have enough time. Like if you look at 4 and 5, then there's only like 10 seconds before the waves in 4, 2 and 3 are coming in. So it's not enough to move between those, but you do have enough time to go from Fort 4 to, let's see. Oh, that's a bit tough. We have now 8 Fomorians and only 8 defending. So I hope that's enough. I think one person maybe forgot to move. Oh, that was me. I'm just too busy with things. Okay, this is going very, very well. You can look at battle reports, for example, we can see how are they doing, and we see with the 0%, okay, that means that every one opponent still fully beats another one, which is important to check on, because if that is not happening, then means you need more than one lord per incoming Fomorian. Eight opponents again. I don't think at the difficulty level where we are playing now, normal instead of easy, that you get more opponents. Maybe I should move one of my farms to Fort 4. I'm just thinking. Let's just check how is Fort 5 doing. Yeah, still all accounts fully destroy one opponent, which very very nice. Oh yeah, maybe what's interesting also is how is actually Fort 1 doing. Also still fully destroying. So far everything is very okay, but I didn't expect anything else, because at this there are 30 waves, we are not even halfway yet, so if it was already getting too difficult now, that would be very tough. Yeah, it's not really necessary to move, I guess. I thought we had, maybe somebody did move already. With 11 and 9, that's actually nice amounts. It shouldn't be 10, 10, I think. So we'll hold off on moving. I was just grabbing my other device to move, but that seems to be okay. See if there are still any strong accounts in here. No, mostly farms. Yeah, one strong account. Actually, yeah, probably strong accounts moving back and forth. But yeah, I think that's okay. We only have actually 5 big accounts there, one strong account. That's not really going to be very useful, but okay. So the rewards for this are just the ingredients for this new feature. I'm not sure what's going to be called in Guns of Glory, the artifacts in King of Avalon. And it's quite an easy way to get boosts, and it's very good to participate with your main account and with farm, so that the rewards you get in your farm accounts, you can via the goods exchange transport again to your main. So that's going to be very useful. This is quite an easy way to get some nice combat boosts. For the rest, I was a bit surprised when one time we got stuck at wave 29. Well, there were 30 waves, and one of the few times later, we made it to wave 30 and we beat it. But the rewards didn't seem to be any different. It's not like there were some victory rewards or anything like that. It seems there was a reward for the damage points and rewards for killing those bonus creatures that you see on the map, I think 3 times in total, different locations, different waves, so difficult to predict, but you see them at the left top. There's an indicator when they come, so that's good. You will get some rewards for that, but not for actually beating it. Which is a bit weird, one could say. yeah, I'm responsible for organizing this event for my alliance. I try to do it a few times during the week. You can actually do this, yeah, in 7 days. You can do it 3 times whenever you want. So you could do it subsequently on one day 3 times. I've thought about doing that as well, or at least 2 times, because really it's the weekends that are most interesting, especially not Friday evening, but the Saturdays and Sundays, so that when in Europe it's already in the evening, and maybe in US it is more like late afternoon, or in the Americas. So that's really seems to be the best time. Maybe earlier on Saturday and Sundays can be as well, but during the weekdays just doesn't work well in our alliance. We just don't have enough activity, not enough people really playing in the same time zones. So that's a pity. Just have to look at the battle reports now and then, see whether everything is still going okay. Looking good. Looking good. Looking good. Already came. Going back. And looking at that one. So a lot of people, maybe it seems like they move without a reason, because it's always me and LB that are doing working. It's the strongest opponents that are matched first. But if there is a spillover, that means if I don't completely get it, then LB will do just the remaining part of my opponent, and then the next one has to do who will definitely also not completely get it. So then we need at least 2, and maybe if they are a lot weaker, 3 accounts to do the next monster. So it's really very important that you do have those accounts all the time. And if you wait, then it will be too late, and you right away have quite significant amount of damage, especially from Fort 1. If one opponent is getting through there partial or completely, that is doing a lot of damage on your portal. So I'm happy with those 6 people there. Hopefully that's going to be enough. I have no good idea yet. Oh, let's see. Yeah, I do have my combat gear on. You do need to make sure that you have your combat gear on. So the way it works, your own troops are not really used, but your own combat boosts are being used. So you do, you get troops from Merlin that fight with your combat boost and march capacity boost. So it is important that you have well-developed accounts. I'm using my farm account, so I have like around 200% combat boost, which is quite easy to get these days. So that works quite well. In easy, I think they just kept doing 100% damage until wave 30. I'm not yet sure how they're going to do in this level. I'm still improving the level. Somebody is moving back and forth, but a bit too late maybe. H from audience, quite a lot. Normally it's not that many. It's more kind of the maximum we get. Don't do that. Who dropped in here? Oh yeah, I should keep talking, right? Not really that much to say. Just trying to get, yeah, this Furia to move to Forge 2. To some extent feels like we're doing very well, but it's just a matter of having a lot of people on. No idea. Maybe Furia also moved back to Can be a bit, quite a bit boring, this event, but yeah, you do get a lot of goodies from it. I'm curious whether the amount that I get is really significantly more for this normal level compared to the easy level. Would be nice, of course. That's nice. Some new one, and I think probably a reasonable player that we, it's a good one to have extra. I don't know, it's frustrating. I have the feeling Fortress 2 is our weakest weakest fortress, and actually going back with more people between 5 and 1 and 4 and 1 doesn't really help much, I think. Yeah, I don't understand. So I'm now not being there and suddenly other people are also going to be too late. Hope they are in time. Okay, 5, it's still okay. It should still be okay. No, it's not okay. This is just so stupid. Okay, there didn't seem to be any damage. Don't know how that works. 6% health lost. Okay, they really need me in Fort 1. It seems. Going so crazy. What the fuck is everybody doing? Sorry. Sorry about that, the profanity. I think we're doing very well, and yeah, people start to move. That's a bit annoying. But yeah, I think they got so a little bit got through, so there was not really. Yeah, this happens before as well. Very annoying. I haven't been able to use the new patch yet, so I'm kicked out. And at this moment, I'm not going to see the incoming marchers again. So I'm kind of depending on when others start to move. Strange. So when others start to move, I have to move as well. And I know that the attack has come in. Very annoying. happy it works out like that, that we indeed do need more people in fort 2, which I have been saying all along that is our weakest one. That crash was just very annoying. It's supposedly fixed in a new version, but yeah, on iOS that hasn't been made available yet. And that kind of yeah, can really screw you up. So hopefully we withstand this wave now. Currently wave 28. And there are 2 more waves. No, it didn't withstand it. Let's see how it is going now. Probably after this attack I'll try to move my farm to fort 3 as well. If we withstand this without getting any damage. No, we didn't, so I'll stay there. So this is really quite tough with so many accounts. And that is maybe, well, it's not bad. Let's not... any fort we don't take any damage is good. So probably with... yeah, 4 and 5 we might take some damage. And let's hope that it's just not going to be too much. And this was already the last wave, so it should be okay. Things should be okay. Okay, just for completeness sake, let's look at the reward. 27, I think that might be a little bit more, and we got 2, 1 and 2, which is only 1 more than we got before, so rewards are not hugely different, I would say. Hey, thanks for watching this video.